But before we get into all that, we gotta thank Kentucky Bank, and Kathy sent us helped us along with our nostalgia talk.
Oh, okay.
For this episode, so
a little homework for us.
Yeah, let's see what we got here.
Okay.
I'm not prepared for this at all, right? I don't know what this is at all.
Weird.
Kentucky Bank.
Call it home.
Call it home, which is a part of the feeling home, nostalgic. Everybody's getting back from break, and this whole month we're just still thinking about all the fun stuff.
You keep saying getting back from break. Are you thinking Christmas break?
Yeah, but I mean, it was a month or two ago. But still, people are still adjusting, you know?
You just keep saying it like it was yesterday, which cracks me up.
It feels like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Kind of like what we're going to talk about. Feels like it was just yesterday. We were talking about nostalgia stuff. TV shows, cartoons, music, celebrities, toys, all that good stuff.
Yes.
And it looks like...
What's our theme this week?
It looks like our theme is nostalgic 80s and 90s TV shows.
Oh,
TV
okay.
show intros. So we got to guess what they are without looking at them.
Okay. We can do
it. And it's all detailed out on this. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. Gotta fire the production guy for not giving us better props. So you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Okay, so I'm gonna start. I'm just gonna let it ride here, and I'm gonna let you. I think we should be able to pick it up on the mic, but
Okay.
I'll hold it up.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So let's see.
80s or 90s TV show, right?
Yeah, this is between 1980 and 1989.
Okay.
It's taking a little bit, but
I really hope I get this right. This will be embarrassing.
When we first moved to New York, we had a great apartment that was dirt cheap. And we found out why it was so cheap. Our friend Amy said there was a great apartment in her building. Dirt cheap, but it's a hotel for women. Okay, we made one adjustment.
What?
These other ladies, Noah says, Buffy and Hildegard.
Buffy and Hildegard.
But they
It's
also
weird that I
know us
kind of
as
know this.
Kip and Henry, Buffy and Hildy's
I'm
brothers.
not watching it, but
I have no idea.
so
Buffy and Hildegard and Amy?
So-
Who are these people?
Tom Hanks, like probably his first ever thing he's probably ever did, maybe besides like commercials. Bosom Buddies.
I've never even heard of it.
You never?
No.
Never heard of it? It's,
I'm the weakest link. You need a new
it's
partner
back there.
in this, Cory.
It's back there.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
That's before. I think it was before our time. But some of these I knew only because I watched Nick at Night, and like when you'd wake up in the morning before like Aladdin the cartoon came on or Monster Rancher, if anybody knows what I'm talking about, there would still be old.
Like adult sitcoms.
Old shows, yeah. And one of the things was the Wild Wild West. We loved the old black and white Wild Wild West. But anyways, so here's the next one, and then
Okay.
I'll give you a couple, and then
Okay.
I'll pass it along.
Oh, yes. Oh, I feel like I know this one.
I love the 80s intro stuff. So
It wasn't Saved by the Bell. No.
But I bet that's on here somewhere. Magnum PI.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Okay. All right. One more, and then
Okay.
and then I'll pass it to you.
Okay.
I'm looking at it. I don't even know what it is. Oh, I've got to give you a different one.
Yeah.
Solid Gold.
I thought you were going to do like Kit.
Yeah. Oh, this one. Yeah.
No.
Okay. It's Dynasty. Hopefully some people are.
Are knowing these. What is that one?
Give Me a Break, I think, is what it's called. That's weird. Joey Lawrence is in it? I'm
Let me do some to you.
Yeah, not this one.
Okay.
Okay. I don't even know
Okay.
about that one.
Okay.
So you may have to go a little further because I think all these are early 80s.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh, it's the same video, by the way. Did you know that?
Oh, wait, what?
It was that same video. You just fast forward through it.
Oh.
Sorry. Once again, the production guy is fired.
I didn't get trained on this. I'm sorry. Oh, and now we have ads. We didn't pay for them.
No, don't talk about them.
We couldn't splurge for that break, guys.
no,
Sorry.
we're in trouble now. Okay, so
here
more.
it goes.
We can switch to 90s too after this.
Okay.
We may be better at that one.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Wait. This one's going, but it's not.
Let me see.
Okay. Where's the sound?
Oh, here. Let me get back to here. Let's switch to 90s.
Okay.
Let's
Sorry,
switch to
guys.
90s.
Always the weakest link over here.
So yeah, well, no, don't say that because I didn't know half of those, more than half. Okay. Oh wait, so we'll try a couple 80s. We'll fast forward.
Okay.
Should we?
Well, if they're like kids 80s, I'll know. But if they're adult 80s,
Oh, these are no way. Let's go to 90s. Let's do some 90s. All right, here we go.
Okay, here we go.
All right, I won't look. I think
Okay.
I've seen the first 2 or 3. Oh, these are quick. So hold on, press pause.
Oh, I love this one.
Wait. Oh, there was so much. There was so much there. So I know the first one was. I'm pretty sure it was Sabrina, the Teenage Witch.
No.
And then after that was X-Files, I think.
Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, I'm only seeing one right now.
Yeah. So these are like really quick. So they're like snippets. It's not like
Okay,
the last
yeah.
one. So these are snippets. So play.
Go over.
That's Seinfeld.
Yeah.
That's Sabrina.
Sabrina, yep.
I think that's X-Files. Roseanne.
Roseanne, yeah. Okay. Fine.
Seinfeld.
Charmed.
Oh, I didn't know Charmed.
This one.
Wait, press pause.
That was Home Improvement.
Yeah, Home Improvement, and that's Love and Marriage.
Who's the boss?
Oh, no, not the Who's the Boss. Sounds super familiar, though.
Yeah, you know this one. That was Beverly Hills 90210.
Oh.
What's
I know the
this?
song, but... Okay, now...
Oh my gosh, that was when they called him James Carey. Did you know he went by James Carey?
No.
I know obviously his
Oh, in
full
Living
name.
Color?
Yeah.
Oh, and then this one's
And-
getting ready
and
to be
then
Fresh
he's
Prince of
graduated
Bel-Air.
to Jim Carey. I
Yeah,
never knew he
I
went
didn't
by
know that
James
either.
Carey.
I didn't know that either,
Like
James.
his full names. I mean, I knew Jim is short for James, but I didn't know he went by his full name.
Interesting.
Anyway.
Here's a couple more. Obviously.
Oh, God, this is turned
Upside, yeah, upside down. This is playing along. This is...
Prince, the town
That's so
called
weird that it was so short in the beginning.
Oh.
Oh,
What's this one?
the Drew Carey Show.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, Boy Meets World.
Weren't these intros, they were like the end all
Anyways.
be all in these shows. You know, in
Oh,
that
yeah.
era, it was like what do you call those openers?
Blossom. Oh my gosh.
We could do this all day long.
We could do this all day long. So, anyways, we just lost all the viewers.
Yeah, so what's that YouTube channel if they want to do that? at
Oh,
home?
I just searched on YouTube for 80s and 90s. I don't know if I have necessarily the rights to talk about who it actually is. But
Well,
you
it said like trivia, so you could do that.
yeah,
too.
get on YouTube and you can do that as well. But yeah, hopefully you heard all that and you were able to catch all that. So yeah, man. So some of those intros were just so memorable. And then like it's so funny. It's changed so much now, but like it used to almost tell the entire story,
Yeah.
and everybody would almost
Yeah.
and like the name popped
Yeah.
up. Like you always like
Yeah.
were catching somebody
Yeah.
doing something, like being
is
so
so true.
candid.
Yeah, or even like just you'd be in the other room doing something and like you heard that jingle
Yeah.
come on and you're like run to the couch.
Yes, yeah, you absolutely, yeah, and you knew exactly what it was, and it was all like, I mean, it was everything when you. I mean, TV. I wouldn't say I was like raised on TV like I'm the cable guy or something, but you know, I loved TV. I wanted to act. I wanted to film. I wanted to do all that stuff. So I watched everything, and I really didn't have much of a. Sorry, Mom. Much of a filter like of what I couldn't and could. I mean, there were obviously things that
Yeah.
were way inappropriate, but like you know. I want to say one thing I couldn't watch that I had to sneak up and watch was Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah, she said that. And Ren and Stimpy, I
Ren and
think was the one.
Stimpy was great. So those are kind of weird shows that probably now, if I saw Avery watching, I'd be like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But you know, anyways, it crafted who I am. I think it was. It went. I think TV and movies went through a huge boot, like, especially with comedy in the '90s, or mid to late '90s. I mean, you got Adam Sandler, you know, all the SNL people, Chris Farley, David Spade, all
Yeah.
those guys. That was my jam.
Your jam. Yeah.
What about you? What
Well,
were your
this
like?
is gonna come no surprise. I was not a TV person, like even as a kid.
Uh-huh.
You know, my brother would have his shows, and my mom would, you know, like before school, if you're getting ready or something, she would like, you know, she'd let us watch one thing, and I'd always be like, nah, I'm good. So,
Oh, okay, interesting.
I mean, not that I didn't like TV. I just have always done like I'm more of like a physical person. Like I'll get up and
Got it. You had to like physical, like you would go outside or you play sports and
yeah,
you would do
or
that thing?
I mean, heck, even just anything in the house or like
Yeah.
even clean the house. Like I would rather be doing something.
You were the best daughter.
No, not at all. But
I just want to clean the house. Okay, honey.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to paint that picture, but I just it would come as no surprise because I know none of this stuff. But it's because I just didn't really ever watch it.
Interesting. But you had your Barbies.
But
and
I
you
had
your
Barbies.
Teddy Ruxpin and all that, and the Pogs and all that stuff.
That's right. Yep.
So that's cool. So yeah, it's just fun to think back on that stuff because you get so caught up in today and what's going on now that you don't sit and think like, where you. I mean, you watched last episode. I mean, even when Mr. Larry Blackford was talking about your roots.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not only is that your history. I mean, your history and that's important, but going back to where you came from and.
Yeah.
What you feel and what I'm a huge media guy.
Yeah.
So going back and remembering kind of where this love came from is always fun to do.
Yeah.
It's good to do. It's good for your soul, for your body, or for your mind. Yeah.
Yeah, it really is. And like even just looking at like what's on TV and that's the norm, and then what as like it really does shape a lot of characteristics about yourself.
Yeah. And think about now, like there are things that shows and movies back then would show and talk about that now it would totally inappropriate. Like nobody would talk like, and it's just a different, I guess, climate or culture. I mean,
Yeah.
we've grown too as a human species.
Yeah.
I would like to think so. So yeah, there's just so much out there, and so now it's weird because now the kids are watching this. How are they going to be? What are they going to look back and think?
Yeah.
Was their favorite stuff? You
And
can
the
get real
things
deep
are
in
not
it.
clear at the time, but I mean, good, bad, indifferent. It's like you look at what your kids are watching now, and our parents thought things were like crazy at one
Yes.
time, and now we're like, what's crazy for? I don't know. Trying to
Yeah.
figure it all out, like what's appropriate at the time. You never know until after, so
That's
we're
true.
living it, I guess.
I think you do your best, and you just you try your. I don't know, who knows? Now we're getting into parenting.